Greetings viewers, Ian here from 1998 Monroe, NY Colonial. I'm here today to give my insights about the potential ending of COVID-19. These are just predictions at how the pandemic would end. What I say in this video might not be fully true and are just my opinions. Things can always change as we head into the future. Before we dive into the topic, I want to announce that the United States now has over 150,000 deaths with a total of over 500,000 worldwide. So over 500,000 deaths throughout the entire world as well. For those of you who have or have not watched one of my previous videos that I posted back on June 1st, I mentioned that the US had lost 100,000 people at the time. That video was about how the world would look without coronavirus and how things would be very different without this crisis. I'll post a link to that video in the description. Now that it's been almost 2 months since posting that video, we've lost another 50,000 plus people, 50,000 plus American people between now and then. Right now we stand at about 151,000 US deaths and 659,000 worldwide as I'm speaking. I forgot when we hit the 500,000 worldwide milestone, but that was within a month at least. Going back to the topic, like I said, I got some predictions at how COVID-19 would end. Early on this year, there have been predictions that the warmer weather could wipe out the infection and save us all. I know that's not the case, since hot southern states like Florida, Texas, Arizona, and California have spiked in cases and deaths within the last month. There are a number of other Sunbelt states that were also affected, but Florida, Texas, Arizona, and California were 4 of the worst hit states down the south. Originally, New York State and New York City were the epicenters back in March and April. It's incredible that cases and deaths dropped off significantly in New York, causing southern states, like I mentioned, to become new hotspots. Even though the weather did not do much in eliminating the coronavirus, like other diseases such as the 2003 SARS, it's still possible that COVID-19 could still disappear like SARS. Whether the weather could still destroy the virus or not, it's possible that diseases will go away, but you never know. It's unknown and undetermined how and why certain diseases. It's unknown and undetermined how and why certain diseases spread before they disappear, but you never know. It didn't have to happen. To reiterate what President Trump's been saying, I'm not happy at all with this whole situation and all the deaths that occurred. Had China and the World Health Organization been transparent and honest, we wouldn't have had so many deaths around the world. We believe this epidemic could have been stopped at the source in its tracks where it came from. And if that was done accordingly, we wouldn't be where we are today, losing so many people, wasting so much time. The next way for which the pandemic may end is by a vaccine or some sort of treatment, possibly certain drugs. Right now there are at least several pharmaceutical companies racing to find and develop vaccines and medications to end the destruction that's been done. Pfizer and Moderna are 2 of the companies that have been working very hard and diligently, which is great. At the same time, whether we have vaccines or no vaccines, this virus could disappear, like the SARS crisis that happened almost 20 years ago. Even if it doesn't disappear, it's very possible that we'll eventually build natural herd immunity to the disease, especially for people who've never had exposure to the coronavirus. Again, these are just opinions of mine, and you never know what will happen in the future. But all things considered, anything's possible. I mean, I don't really know, but we'll see. So bottom line is that this COVID-19 coronavirus will likely end by the power of working vaccines, working medications, or some sort of guaranteed, confirmed medical treatment that works. Or like I said, the virus could naturally disappear like SARS, even if we don't have vaccines or treatments. I'm not an expert or professional in any of these topics. These are just random inferences and guesses at how COVID-19 will end once and for all. Whether you agree or disagree with everything here, that's fine. It is what it is. Some of you will be very pleased to find this video, while others might still be skeptical, have disagreements, or have mixed feelings. That's fine too. Yet regardless of what we know so far, facts are facts. If you enjoy this video, you can comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you wish to connect with me socially, I can be found on Instagram at users 1998 Monroe NY Colonial and ianyinglo, and I invite everyone to join on these conversations. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all stay safe and take care. Peace out.